Hi, I'm famed Ketover of Lenguin.com, and this is Mandarin Chinese. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. In the last lesson, you learned the word "nei" in the low tone, which means which. The word for that is the falling tone syllable "nei." Listen to that comrade.
那位同志，那位同志，那位同志。
The only difference between
哪位同志
which comrade and
那位同志
that comrade is the difference between a low tone and a falling tone. The same was true in the difference between
哪儿
where and
那儿
there. This is a good lesson in the importance of tones. Listen to this example. Which one is Comrade Gao?
哪位是高同志？哪位是高同志？
That one is Comrade Gao.
那位是高同志，那位是高同志，
Here it is live.
哪位是高同志？
那位是高同志。
Now that you've had the words for which and that, you'll want the word for this. Here it is.
这个，这个，这个，
It may be helpful to remember that the answers
这个
this,
这儿
here,
那个
that, and
那儿
there are all in the falling tone, while the questions
哪个
which and
哪儿
where are both in the low tone. Miss Novak is in the lobby of the Nationalities Hotel, talking to someone she's just met there. Listen.
你住在这个饭店吗？
不，我不住在这个饭店。
Now with the English.
你住在这个饭店吗？
Are you staying at this hotel?
不，我不住在这个饭店。
No, I'm not staying at this hotel. The word
这个
this can only be used to refer to something relatively close, not to something farther away that you're just pointing to. Mr. Bauer, one of Miss Novak's colleagues, has taken her to meet Comrade Jiang, a Chinese diplomatic official. Here's the Chinese phonetic equivalent for the name Novak.
诺瓦克，诺瓦克，诺瓦克。
Here's what Comrade Jiang and Miss Novak might say to each other after being introduced. Comrade Jiang, good morning.
江同志您早。江同志您早。
Good morning, Miss Novak. How are you?
早，诺瓦克女士，您好。早，诺瓦克女士，您好。
Here's the word used to say good morning.
早，早，早，
Literally, the word
早
means early. By itself, it's only used in informal situations between friends. Otherwise, you either add the word
您
or mention the person's name along with it. Notice that the person's name may come before or after the rest of the greeting and is pronounced as an independent exclamation. Here's the word used to translate miss.
女士，女士，女士。
An unmarried foreign woman in mainland China may be addressed as either
小姐，
or.
女士，
Actually, the title
女士。
can be used for a married woman as well. Naturally, it follows her own surname, not her husband's. Here's the exchange live.
江同志您早。
早，诺瓦克女士，您好。
Notice that in this exchange, the greeting
您好。
"How are you?" appears in an alternate form, without a question marker. Here's the word for very.
很，很，很。
Listen to Comrade Jiang's greeting with Miss Novak's response. Good morning, Miss Novak. How are you?
早，诺瓦克女士，您好。 早，诺瓦克女士，您好。
I'm very well.
我很好，我很好，
Notice that in idiomatic English, the sentence
我很好。
is translated, I'm very well, not I'm very good. Here's the exchange live.
早，诺瓦克女士，您好。
我很好。
Listen as the conversation continues. May I ask, where are you from in America?
请问你是美国哪儿的人？请问你是美国哪儿的人？
I'm from San Francisco, California.
我是加州旧金山人。我是加州旧金山人。
Here's the Chinese for San Francisco.
旧金山，旧金山，旧金山，
Literally, the name
旧金山。
means Old Gold Mountain. If you want to pinpoint where someone is from within a larger area, you put the name of the larger area first, followed by the smaller. In English, we do it the other way around. Here's the exchange live. Listen for the sequence. Larger area, smaller area.
请问你是美国哪儿的人？
我是加州旧金山人。
Notice that the answer in this exchange mentions both California and San Francisco. Although, you can answer simply,
我是旧金山人。
I'm from San Francisco. In general, a question mentioning both a larger and smaller area will be answered with both areas. Listen as the conversation continues live.
江同志，您是哪儿的人？
我是山西大同人。
Now with English.
江同志，您是哪儿的人？
Where are you from, Comrade Jiang?
我是山西大同人。
I'm from Datong in Shanxi. Listen as the conversation continues live.
请问诺瓦克女士，您现在住在哪儿？
我住在北京饭店。
那个饭店好吗？
很好。
Notice that Comrade Jiang used
那个饭店。
that hotel, even though he wasn't pointing to the actual hotel. Instead, he was pointing back, so to speak, to the mention of the hotel in the last sentence. Now with the English.
请问诺瓦克女士，您现在住在哪儿？
May I ask, where are you staying now, Miss Novak?
我住在北京饭店。
I'm staying at the Beijing Hotel.
那个饭店好吗？
Is that hotel good?
很好。
It's very good. Now listen to a conversation reviewing what we've covered in this lesson. During their visit to Comrade Jiang's office, Miss Novak and Mr. Bauer were also introduced to Comrade Fang. A few days later, Miss Novak meets Comrade Fang again. Listen to their conversation.
早，诺瓦克女士，您好。
您好，方同志。
请问诺瓦克女士，您是美国哪儿的人？
我是旧金山人。请问您是哪儿的人？
我是山东济南人。您现在住在哪儿？
我住在北京饭店。
那个饭店好吗？
很好。
See if you understood what was said.
早，诺瓦克女士，您好。
Good morning, Miss Novak. How are you?
您好，方同志。
How are you, Comrade Fang?
请问诺瓦克女士，您是美国哪儿的人？
May I ask, where are you from in America, Miss Novak?
我是旧金山人。
I'm from San Francisco.
请问您是哪儿的人？
May I ask, where are you from?
我是山东济南人。
I'm from Jinan in Shandong.
您现在住在哪儿？
Where are you staying now?
我住在北京饭店。
I'm staying at the Beijing Hotel.
那个饭店好吗？
Is that hotel good?
很好。
It's very good. 好，我们下课吧。Remember to head over to Lenguin.com to do the exercises. That's Lenguin, as in Lenguin the Penguin. Thanks for watching. I want to thank all of our supporters who have helped make these courses possible. We want to keep making free courses, and with your help, we can do that. So be sure to head over to our Patreon page, where, in exchange for as little as $1, you'll get bonus stuff. Until next time, stay cool.